think the bar is talking to me. Anyway, they broke it again. Hang on a second. But if I read the count correctly, we're down to 7. That's good at least. Anyway, don't know how long I'll actually play. Don't know how much time I have or how much strength I have. I'm kind of really tired. But let's see. They said talk to the barman.
Welcome to the Matador Room. If you're here for shade, spirits, or secrets, you found the right bar.
Good.
If you're here for honesty, I suggest dehydration.
I'm looking for information. I'm told an Imperial engineer frequents this establishment.
An engineer? Ah, my dear, we get all sorts. Tinkerers, thinkers, men with their heads in copper and sin.
Do not inhale water. Civic engineer called Austin Lath.
Austin Lath. That's not a name one forgets.
Really?
Even in this fog of faces and ruin. What's it to you?
I can't divulge what we believe is in danger.
Grave danger, is it? Tragic how engineers attract it like rust. Yes, we all know Master Lave. He's a fixture both here at the bar and in the Espada Lounge, our members-only room in the back.
You don't seem surprised.
Surprises for school children and clerks. I serve poison in crystal and betrayal in whispers. Trouble
And poets?
is my afternoon tea.
It's important I see him.
Importance is relative, darling. To you, perhaps urgent. To me, just another evening with too many voices and too few tips.
How much?
Talk to Ugo. He's the poor soul tasked with mopping up after people who think their urgency is persuasive.
Oh no. At least Aristide is no longer here.
If it isn't my would-be assassin with a heart of gold, or perhaps silver or bronze, I can always count on you to liven up a mundane evening.
You're no help to me. Why does the compass not have an up or down?
Hello! Welcome to the Matador Room, where the spirit of Caladan steps into the ring, poised, unshaken, and noble to the end. Eh?
I'm looking for the private rooms.
Believe me, I would love to usher you in and cause a scandal. But unless your house's sigil is on the registry, you will have to enjoy this floor with the rest of us wretches.
I respect the velvet rope, Hugo, but today I'm stepping over it. With your blessing would be best.
Ah, if velvet ropes could talk, they would say, no exceptions, not even for charmers. Try another angle. Besides, the room is on lockdown. I'm just the gatekeeper here.
What happened?
A minor medical incident with a patron. We are grateful for your patience.
That's all you can tell me? Minor medical incident?
Of course, discretion and propriety forbid me from disclosing the activities of our patrons. You understand.
Sub-Prefect Toll sent me. He believes the one I seek is in imminent danger.
Hey, Thors sent you.
Looking for an engineer called Austin Lath. This is regular.
Yes, we know Master Leith well. Alas, he is the subject of the unfortunate medical incident I spoke of.
Minor, you said.
Yes, but that was before you identify yourself as the sub-prefect's agent.
And now?
I regret to inform you that the engineer has suffered the most conclusive of health setbacks.
Just say he's dead.
Let's just say he won't be ordering more drinks anytime soon.
Need to see the body.
Very well. But may I ask what is it you are looking for?
I don't think it's accidental. Might be a conspiracy.
What a conspiracy! The man was cooked on Vanta draft, and he liked to play revolutionary between relapses.
Antigraph?
Very well. I grant you access to the lounge, but I make it quick.
Mind if I run a quick scan in here? Might pick up something we'd otherwise miss.
Please, wave your little wand around. You will see what I saw. The trail of a man who burned from the inside out.
That doesn't sound normal. Wait, so shouldn't I be waving something around? Yeah. Allowed to use the scanner in here. Several people seem to have gone in and out.
If you're hearing this, well, I didn't get away. I'm Austin Lath, engineer. The guy to call when they want things done, not questions asked. There was this one chance I could have said no, but I didn't. I crunched the numbers, fine-tuned them. That was all it took to bring down the ceiling on 1 million lives. I didn't press the button, but I knew it was coming. I just didn't want to disappoint the guy who asked. They gave me a new title, a nicer coat, called me Na Familia. But after that, they wouldn't look me in the eye. And the thing I hear over and over, it's not the blast, it's my silence. Then I found this pamphlet stuck behind a sink. You dig, you sweat, you die, and your work builds opera houses on worlds you'll never see. There was a sandfly stamped on the back, razor with a sickle-shaped stinger. What bleeds in silence must one day sing. Didn't get it then, but those words stuck.
Chaos of stained papers littered the table. It would look as if it had been stormed through if it weren't on the empty cups standing undisturbed. Look at the cups. Soiled. Hasn't Nate either was an exceptionally heavy drinker or he may have had some company. Cup on the left. Empty, save for some dark dregs at the very bottom. A strong, aggressive smell. It's a bit sticky. Middle. Empty. You can smell faint scent of spiced wine. To the right. Smells of spiced wine. Subtle reddish stain can be seen on the rim when held to the light. Mentat. Apple juice. Look at the documents. Scrolls are spread out on the table. Most are covered in scribbles and shapes. Crumpled, dirtied. One stands out in neat letters on top of the stack. This is an unsavable schematic. It's too chaotic or too expert for you to make sense of it. Neat parchment. Made of spice paper. It reads, "Wings in the dark, notes towards a future without chains." A manifesto of some sort. Glass stone carafe stands empty on the table, its open mouth carrying only the faint scent of spiced wine. The label written in neat hand reads, "Casirac Red, 10-194 AG, a rare Caledonian vintage, briny and mineral, kissed by ocean winds." Quiet meal for quiet end. Food sits cooling, mute witness to a man who avoided the crowd and death that would not wait. The meal is barely disturbed. Braised slig, Caledonian pondy rice, and stuffed olives. An off-world indulgence. A thick, well-printed, leather-bound tome rests on the table, its spine stamped with the numeral 7, clearly one of many volumes. The leather cover bears gilt lettering, "Histories of Imperial Descent, Volume 7, The Ikaz Revolt, Causes, Conduct, and Consequences." The pages are dense with fine print. Along the edges, faint smudges and a slight discoloration suggest frequent handling. 2 sections are bookmarked. The content probably won't help you solve the case, but a history enthusiast would enjoy this. This volume reaches us under a cloud of censure. Tiras Mendengo completed it while confined in Carthage Gate Prison on Catane. Volume 7 on the Ikaz Revolt spells neither rebel ambition nor the heavy hand of imperial reprisal. The Imperium has not authorized this printing. Possession may invite scrutiny, yet the record of dissent is as vital as triumph, and Mendengo's pen carved the shadowed history with rare clarity. Chapter 3, The Circle of Conspiracy. A shadowed circle of Ikazi nobles and merchants formed quietly, meeting in private halls and sealed gardens, their grievances whispered in secrecy. They pulled resources, bribed officials, and courted discontent. Funds and arms moved unseen, hidden among legitimate trade and noble privileges. Their aim was simple: undermine imperial authority until Ikaz could act as if free. Each plot and secret shipment edged them closer to the open revolt. Chapter 9, Long Shadows. The Ikaz revolt's aftermath rippled through the landsland, sowing distrust among noble houses, worry of rising dissent and hidden conspiracies. Imperial policies hardened with increased surveillance and harsher penalties as fear of rebellion reshaped political alliances and court intrigues. Culturally, the revolt left scars. Songs of loss and caution passed quietly among the people, a whispered reminder that defiance invites ruin. The stamp on the back reads, "Printed without imperial sanction by lantern and ash press. Read in secrecy, burn in silence." Austin Lath's gaunt frame lies slumped on the bench, skin pallid and waxy. Salt streaks mark where his final sweat dried hours ago. Well-made garments, finely tailored but worn and unchanged for days. Pockets are empty, showing no recent use. Eyes with heavy bags, cheeks hollow and sallow, faint capillaries on his nose hint at long years of drink, not exactly the picture of health. Froth clings to the corner of his mouth, tied to a faint crust. Without medical expertise, what this indicates eludes you. His eyes remain open, lids sunken with heavy bags. Corneas are faintly clouded, the mark of sudden systemic failure. No obvious signs of trauma. A limp collapse, mouth slightly open, suggests sudden systemic failure rather than violence or prolonged agony. Extended isolation, no recent change of clothes, just focus on study or secrecy over personal upkeep. A man withdrawn, consumed by some private labor or obsession before his quiet death. Gaunt hands lie limp, fingernails uneven and chewed down. An unusual nervous habit for a man of his station. No defensive wounds or residue of spilled wine. The fingertips bear faint grease smudges as from paper handling.
Oh, I swear to the stars, if you're here to ply me with a drink, I'm going to shove shards of glass in your eyes. I'm sorry. Am I sorry? No, no, I'm not. Let me be plain. This is the worst possible time. I do not wish to speak. Kindly go away, please.
Well, you spoke a lot, and I need to ask questions.
You've seen... Very well. Let's get this over with. My name is Hester Klimt. Ask your questions.
Do you know Austin Lace? How do you know Austin Lace? Oh, and look, Wadib.
I was his assistant. We worked together at the Imperial Planetologist's office. That's the extent of our relationship.
What sort of boss was he?
Adequate. He was... adequate. At any rate, he's dead now, leaving me sorting out a mountain of chaos. Damn him. Sorry.
What sort of man was he?
He was my boss. I didn't know him outside of the workplace. I can't be of any more help than that.
Any other insights?
No. And what does it matter? There's no foul play. Unless you have some compelling evidence or medical training, I have to deal with the fallout now.
Working on it.
If you'll excuse me, I have to prepare. I have to clean out his office. I have to prepare for his replacement. There's too much.
Okay. No?
Hello? Are you the server? I would like to change my order.
Lady Richesi. Do you look like a server to you?
Oh, please hold. Allow me to adjust the ocular acuity of my eye implants. My husband is always complaining. Eyelith, turn your eyes up. I like to keep them turned down in public. Too much visual hurly-burly gives me vapors.
Okay.
There. Yes. Are you the server?
No, I am not the server.
I'm sorry, but why are we speaking if you are not the server? It is improper to speak to an unaccompanied elder lady of substance without a proper introduction first. It just isn't done. Propriety must be maintained, or there is chaos. Morwena here would have you flogged. Of course, that's not necessary, is it?
That's it.
Why, yes. I'm glad we understand each other. I wasn't sure you would appreciate the subtext. Many Pauls cannot, you know.
I do now.
But that advantage allows us to care for you of the lower orders in ways you cannot hope to comprehend. Do you understand?
Sure.
There. Was that so difficult? Life would be so much easier if we all accepted our place in the order of things. Now that you have braved my wrath for your impertinence, I grant you a single question for your trouble. What do you wish to know?
None of these things.
If you must. I forgot how much I like talking about myself.
I'd like to talk about something else.
If you must. I forgot how much I like talking about myself.
What do you think about Fremen?
I try not to be frank. My brother, the Count Ilban Rashis, was greatly interested in them on an anthropological level. Ultimately, he supported their integration into the Imperium, but alas, perhaps the wilder things out there cannot be tamed. It seems their demise was an unfortunate but inevitable fact.
Do you know anyone personally?
That is a second question, but it pleases me to answer. Yes, I have known many and have even dined among the Ikhwan Bedouin. My husband counts himself amongst their number. You may have seen him. He is the High Sheriff of Arakin.
Mm-hmm.
Are you from the planetologist office? I'm getting rather annoyed.
No, ma'am, I was hoping you could answer a question.
Wait, I can't hear you at all. Allow me to engage my enhanced hearing. Only thing the bloody Tlilaxu are good for. There. Now, tell me again. Are you from the planetologist office? My grandson Cyprian is the Imperial planetologist here.
You must be very proud. I want to ask you a question.
Who are you? Are you from the planetologist office?
No, I am not.
My grandson Cyprian is the Imperial planetologist here.
You said that.
Well, you should bloody well know him if you are from the Imperial planetologist office.
I'm not, and never said that I was.
Then why are we speaking?
Sheesh.
What? I see no cup in your hand, so why are you in my presence?
Ah,
I'm dumb as well as deaf. Go find my tea before you taste the back of my hand.
do I look like a server to you?
All you paws look the same. Do you expect me to tell you apart? I don't even know why they bother to give your kind names. You don't name a broom or a shovel, do you? Now piss off.
Ah. Find a way to prove foul play. You kind of look like a Bene Gesserit. Is that Sister Mesa?
Ah, it is you again. I give you leave to speak.
Okay. How do I prove foul play?
You? Again? You're like a rash.
Thank you.
Sorry. Was that hurtful? Not hurtful enough. How is this supposed to go? I'm in over my head. I'm not in the proper state of mind, and I promise there will be collateral damage if I have to open my mouth.
Okay.
Very well. What do you want?
I have questions about Hester Klimt and Austin Lath.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
They both work at the Imperial Planetologist.
Why are you harassing me? Portafoy, prepare for action.
Just Do you have anything to add?
If it isn't my would-be assassin with a heart of gold. Austin's dead. But I only saw him recently. So full of life.
Morning will have to wait. I have questions.
Wait. Is this a potential murder investigation? How charmingly macabre! Do you really think someone murdered poor Austin? Shh, don't spoil it. Yes, I simply must be involved. How might I facilitate your sleuthery?
Are you sober enough?
Now see here, I am only midway through today's debauch, and am of sound enough mind to answer the queries of both of you. There are two of you, yes?
Sure, let's go with that.
I jest. Oh, do lighten up. This is the funeral. It's a possible murder scene.
Okay.
I've already imbibed several libations in dear Estim's memory.
Austin.
Yes, of course. Carry on.
What can you tell me?
My occasional drinking companion has an education in engineering. If anything, he's even more of a man of leisure than I.
How do you mean?
He has an advisory position at the Imperial Planetologist's office, though I don't believe he's ever set foot in that office.
What?
He's here more often than even I. If you ask me, and you have, he curried the favor of someone powerful to receive such a cushy job.
What else?
Well, his carnal pursuits are prodigious. He worked his way through nearly all of Arakeen's eligible ladies. The man knows how to pitch woo prolifically.
Okay, thank you.
It's been a most unusual pleasure. Should you discover any more juicy details, I'll be here, keeping vigil for poor Austin.
Yes.
Found what you were looking for? Or just a new regret to pair with your drink?
I have some questions.
If you must.
When was the last time you saw him alive?
Saw him when he came in to measure his Vanderdraft. Faster with the paw like a chemist balancing a toxin. That was this morning.
When was the last time you went into the room?
It's been a while. He didn't want me in there. Not anymore. Just the drink and the dark, and whatever was eating him from the inside. I respected his wishes, but maybe I shouldn't have.
Do you have an alibi?
Alibi? I was behind this bar, pouring drinks and enduring the company of men far duller than murderers. Ask Ugo. Ask the regs. Ask anyone who's sober enough to spell alibi.
What can you tell me about his choice of reading material?
What was he reading? I don't always keep up.
Histories of Imperial Descent, Volume 7, The Icarus Revolt, Causes, Conduct, and Consequences.
Very heavy, and good for killing ants.
Have you read it?
I'm holding out for the Communinet adaptation. Histories of Imperial Descent, Volume 6 was a real hoot. Saw him when he came in to measure
Have you
his
seen anyone else coming and
Vanderdraft.
going?
His assistant Hester and that puffed-up wine merchant Ambrose Lucifera used to intrude, but not lately. The last few weeks, he kept the door closed and the bottle closer.
Tell me about Lace.
He was a good customer, generous with his bar tab, which was paid like clockwork at the end of every month.
Paid but not by him?
That was my impression. The salaries were always transmitted by wire from an account with an Arsent transit code.
What does that mean?
A garrison town in the eastern Haga Basin. Pray you never see the place. It's where the Sardaukar are encamped.
Ah.
If you must. What was he reading? Very heavy. I'm holding out for the community. I eagerly anticipate your return.
No, you don't.
Can't get anything past you.
Ah, you are back. How can I help?
Did later mention enemies or any reason why someone might have a reason to harm him?
He did say something about hating the Harkonnens, but that does not make him special around here.
Any idea what trouble he may have with the Hawks?
Trouble and the Harkonnens go hand in hand here. You could throw a stick in any direction and hit someone with a grudge against the Baron.
God damn, your accent is so thick.
But a murder here? Right under Hawat's nose. That is not just bold. She is near impossible. You would need more than hate or ambition. It would take something special to earn that.
Why don't they have names on them?
Are you from the planetologist office? I'm
Do
getting
you-
rather annoyed.
Do you look like from the paleontologist office?
Wait, I can't hear you. Only thing there. My grandson Cyprian is the Imperial planetologist here.
Tell me about Cyprian.
He is the Imperial planetologist here on Arrakis.
So you said.
Are you from his office? I must know if he has made time for his correspondence.
What correspondence?
His love letters, you fool. We've been over this before.
First I've heard of it.
How else is he supposed to woo the Atreides girl? The boy can barely write his name. As discussed previously, we three have authored the letters, and it is up to Cyprian to personalize and sign them. A small task, even for him. The Atreides girl will not be able to resist.
You three wrote your grandson's love letters to Aristei?
Yes, yes. Has he signed them?
I'll have to go check. Aristei. What? How do I know what exactly unlocked?
Very well, what do you want?
I met your grandmother and her friends.
Have you? And yet somehow you still possess your fingers and toes. Well, Grandmama must be getting soft in her second century. What did Grandmother want, pray tell?
She wanted to know if you signed your love letters to Aristei.
Aristei Atreides. How I am sick of that name, as if a match was ever possible. For one, she dresses like an ugly boy. Desert khaki was never in. And two, my grandmother knows well the direction which my tastes lie. And it is not towards mousy Bene Gesserits or anyone else that smells like books.
Yeah, you're as shallow as a puddle in the desert. Okay, let's go see what those other things are. Oh, that's kind of hidden.
We meet again.
I'm investigating a death.
I can't say I know the name, but I'm afraid my head has been buried in matters concerning my clinic of late. What's this to do with me?
I suspect foul play. I'd like to test the veracity of that with your expertise.
A possible murder, then. I see. That is interesting. At least morbidly so. Today has taken an interesting turn. I'll do the best I can without a body to directly examine. What can you tell me about the state of the cadaver?
There was froth around the cadaver's mouth.
That makes me suspect poison. However, without bodily samples to test, I cannot confirm.
How might I confirm it?
A poison snooper would be the most expedient method.
You have one?
I'm afraid I don't have any snoopers at all. My supplies are lacking in general at the moment.
How would I acquire one?
If I knew that, I'd have one already. But I'm not exactly familiar with the more illicit sources of goods in Arakeen. Hello again. I can't say I know the name. A possible murder. Today has taken an interesting
Eyes were
turn.
discolored.
That could definitely support suspicions of poison. However, there are myriad other medical reasons that could cause such discoloration. A poison snoop. I'm afraid I don't have any. If I knew that.
Acquire a poison snooper through Alistair Chim or T.G. O'Gary. Do I have money on me? Yeah.
Welcome. How much Stellaris would you like to deposit?
Did anyone take anything? Everything's expired. And I don't really care. Shaddam's bladder.
Hello again.
What are you selling? Common lights? I want a Harkonnen buggy variant.
Oh, hey there, friend. Looking for anything special?
In fact, I do.
Well, color me curious. You've got a specific purpose in your eyes. What are you looking for?
Does the name Austin Leith mean anything to you?
Don't know the man directly, but his name comes up now and then among those of us who sell things on the sly.
Looking for a poison snooper.
You're in luck. I just so happen to have a snooper. I could part with it for a proper pittance of Solari, or perhaps some alternative form of payment.
I don't have it right now.
Come back when you have enough salvage metal.
Seriously? Salvage metal? Salvage metal? Why can't you go to my bank? I was just there.
Welcome. Would you like...
Withdraw.
How much Stellaris would you...
100. Thank you.
Oh, hey there, friend. Well, color me you're in luck. Solari always spends. Much obliged.
Thank you. Acquired poison sniffer. Is it a tool I can use? Poison sniffer flashes green, indicating no sign. The book? Oh, contact poison. Cute thing. A patient deliberate and lethal poisoning enhanced by his nervous habits. Whoever did this knew him well. Conclusive evidence. Knew him well, huh? I suspect her, but I want to talk to his friend kind of first.
Ah, the return of our intrepid sleuth hound. Has the plot thickened? Oh, do say the plot has thickened.
I have reason to believe he was poisoned. Thoughts?
Why, I should think you'd be the resident expert on poisons with your involvement in the farcical plot to assassinate me. That was you, wasn't it?
Yes, but I warned you.
Just a jest at your expense. All water under the bridge, I assure you. Why, some of my closest friends have tried to murder me at one time or another. Now, what were we talking about?
Your thoughts on Austin being poisoned.
A proper murder mystery, and I'm the suspect. How wickedly romantic. Perhaps I felt a deadly envy toward my dear friend.
For what?
Oh, nothing comes to mind. He was a sad sack of wine, whereas I am rather fabulous. Come to think of it, we weren't very close friends. Pshaw, we can hammer out a motive later. I'm just glad to be in the rogues gallery of this caper.
You're too absurd to be a real suspect.
I can say this about poisoning Austin. It would be easy to do. The man had recently developed a bottomless appetite for spiced alcohol. Not everyone can handle vice with the charm and panache that I do. People like Austin turn alcoholic dependency into something depressing. Something terrible haunted that man. 1 part guilt and 2 parts fear of discovery, shaken well and garnished with intrigue.
You're not as bumbling or whimsical as you wanted us to believe.
My, such a sharp and incisive mind. You're liable to cut yourself on it. I trust you'll keep that little deduction between us.
Sure. Have you been here all day?
Do I get to play the part of a potential suspect? Fun! Yes, I've been at this establishment for most of the day. Sounds sad now that I'm saying it. Anyway, the proprietor can vouch for me.
Did you notice anyone coming in and out around the time of death?
Well, only the usual assortment of patrons. Nothing noteworthy, I'm afraid.
Okay.
It's been a most unusual pleasure. Should you discover any more juicy details, I'll be here, keeping vigil for poor Austin.
Sorry, you're top suspect.
You? Again? I'm in over my head. I'm not in the proper state of mind, and I promise there will be collateral damage if I have to open my mouth.
I'm told Austin made a lot of enemies through his carnal activities.
Who made that fanciful exaggeration? Ambrose Lucifera? The man's mind is a perverted carnival. I saw nothing to suggest anything of the sort.
You know nothing else of the matter?
Now that sounds like a fanciful exaggeration. I at least saw nothing to suggest anything like that.
The evidence suggests Austin was murdered. What can you tell me about him?
Murder? That's impossible. I don't... How could you... How?
He was poisoned.
No, there's clearly been a mistake. The situation is insane enough without these wild theories.
All patterns lead to secrets regarding his position. Secrets you would notice.
All right, you nerve-wracking hound. Let me think. Perhaps I do know something that would help. Ask your questions.
Did Austin exhibit any strange behavior leading up to his murder?
Stranger than usual? Well, he did become extra agitated. Paranoid, even. Particularly after a meeting with a strange woman.
Woman?
A redhead. He met with her in a closed room for hours. He came out, distressed, immediately ordering a thopter transport for the following day.
Where did he go after?
I don't know if I should...
You should.
He had a secret workshop in the Eastern Shield Wall. I don't know why he chose such a remote location. I don't know what he worked on there. I never saw him work. I'll send you the coordinates of the workshop.
Now that it's confirmed, I have more questions.
I understand. Let's get this over with.
Do you have an alibi?
An alibi for Austin's murder? I was out on business that Austin had been neglecting.
Don't suppose someone can confirm that?
I'm afraid the only proof I can show are piles of hastily prepared paperwork.
Why would anyone want him dead?
Murder. I just can't believe... Well, the more I think about it, someone murdering Austin isn't so unbelievable. I don't know what to believe.
What was he like in the workplace?
Austin wasn't a conventional boss. He rarely came into the office. A dysfunctional workplace, to say the least. No guidance, little teaching, nothing. With the absence of Cyprian Io, I've been taught nothing. I've had to figure it out as I go, running the day-to-day affairs in the chaos. In essence, I'm the acting planetologist of my office. It's ludicrous. I'm in over my head. Damn Austin. Or rest in peace. Or both. I'm losing my mind.
Those below must always make up for the inadequacies of those above.
Isn't that the truth? I sweat blood figuring it out as I go, and he gets the title. I think someone powerful gave Austin his position as a favor owed. You should understand. Austin was a brilliant engineer, as near as I can tell. But something shattered him at some point. He's a shadow of who he was.
What do you mean?
It wasn't any one thing or any describable clue. Just a million tiny intangibles taken in while being around him. Something had him guilt-racked. Once I saw him sobbing over a set of city planning sketches. He didn't see me. He avoided his work and skill set. It made him feel guilty or afraid. I'm not sure how he made ends meet, but the job title remained and money kept coming in.
Who else might have access to the room?
Alistair and Ugo have access to any room in the Seleucid Ball, of course. I know I've seen Ambrose Lucifera in and out of there.
Do any of them strike you as capable of murder?
Isn't that the thing about murder? We're often surprised by who is capable. I suppose Ugo and Alistair might have their own shady dealings. But I can't imagine them killing someone in their own establishment. And Ambrose seems too ridiculous. I don't know.
Can you tell me anything about the book?
Was that some sort of revolutionary manifesto? I don't know much about the book itself, other than Austin was reading it obsessively recently.
Is there anything in his action or demeanor that you'd connect with the text?
Not specifically. Well,
What is it?
I don't know if it is anyway connected, but Austin's political demeanor was becoming more, I suppose, militant. Towards the end, he also seemed to be hanging out about more and more shady and dangerous-looking people, though I have no idea who they were.
Who are you? Cool. This tomato? No? Yeah, all of you are useless.
Ah, you are back. How can I help?
Place for seeing with the redhead, do you know her?
Names and colors, they come and go like a desert winds. If Master Leith was seen with a red head, perhaps she was just another storm passing through.
Can't give me anything more than that.
Red hair is common enough. If she had a business with Master Leith, I was not privy to it. Some things are best left unspoken, eh?
My poison snooper lit up on the book.
But who would want to kill Master Leith? He was already doing a good job of that himself. Between his taste for that toxic Harkonnen brew he loved so much, and the company he kept.
What company is that?
House deserters and ex-Dune men mostly. Not the kind that file taxes or hold court on Kaiten.
Are we talking about sandflies?
Keep it down, stranger. But yes, if you are asking if Master Leith drifted that far, he did. Master Leith was a creature of habit, wretched ones. Benders that lasted days. Women and drink until he couldn't see straight.
Public collapse or private?
Oh, public! Shouting poetry in the gutter. One sock, no shoes. The sheriff, he dragged him in more than once. No charges, of course. Not for his kind.
And then?
He would vanish. Poof! Sometimes for days or weeks at a time. Always come back clear-eyed, skin back like a desert stone. That is when he would hole up in the private room, pour himself a Vanta, crack open one of those revolutionary tomes, and the cycle would begin anew.
Found what you were looking for? Or just a new regret to pair with your drink?
You need to shut down the Espada room.
I believe you are mistaken. Master Lathe is under the influence of something quite spiritual. Vantadraft. Known side effects include coma, confession, and occasionally death. But let's be generous and assume the middle one.
You knew it was dead. Quit playing games.
You're right. No games. Just a corpse in the Espada room, and a list of insults I had hoped to use before Vantadraft finished what regret started.
You don't think he was murdered?
Murdered? No. Master Lathe was far too committed to slow, deliberate self-annihilation, not flashy enough for murder.
You seem pretty sure.
Self-loathing's not a flaw in this town. It's a currency. And Master Lathe had it to spare. He spent it on bad liquor, bad romance, and bad books. In that general order.
What was he drinking?
Vantadraft. Poured black as regret. The real stuff. Illegal, with a trace of poison. Mined in barrels, not bottled. The Master Lathe said it was the only drink honest enough to finish what he started.
Poison?
Not officially. Just a spice stabilizer that got banned in 3 systems. Makes the color pretty. Also kills your liver. Depending on who you ask, that's a feature.
An organophosphate variant. The damage is irreversible. Calling it a stabilizer is optimistic.
Optimistic? That's generous. The bottle said, may impair judgment. Master Lathe read that as permission.
What bad romance?
Master Lathe collected bad decisions like drink tickets. And love was just another excuse to disappear for a night. Or 3.
What bad books?
Weird stuff. Off-the-record titles. Things that don't circulate legally. Class struggle. Worker dignity. That sort of quaint filth. The kind of books that'll get you locked up on over half the systems in the Imperium.
Can you be more specific?
Sorry. The desk to sign out library books is on the lower floor.
Funny. Also nosy and observant. What did he read?
Things you don't read for fun. Anti-imperial treatises. Sandfly manifestos.
What do you think he was after?
I don't know. I suppose he wanted to unbolt the class system with his wrench and conviction. Should have known tools like us don't get to fix things. We just hold the weight until it crushes us.
Who gains from the engineer's death?
You will have to ask his assistant, Hester Klimt. She catalogs tragedy like a tax collector. Go spoil her mood.
Okay. I think she already told me everything, but...
I'm in over...
Yeah, she did. I guess I'm gonna have to go to the East Shield Wall to find that lab. Hang on, I heard a weird noise. Let's talk.
Report.
I spoke with Clem, Tostin's assistant. She didn't want to believe it, but I laid it out. It was murder.
You rattled her then? Good. Did anything shake loose?
She said Austin had been on edge lately, had a thopter lined up, meant to fly out his workshop tomorrow.
Did she say where? If he was running, that's the direction we look.
Not just a workshop, buried in a sandflies base in the eastern shield wall.
Very good. You're starting to think like a Cheops player. But every cleared square reveals a trap or a truth. Go see which one Lath left behind.
Cheops?
The pyramid game. 9 levels. Like chess built for mentats. It doesn't matter if you have... The point is, you don't win Cheops by chasing pawns. Every piece changes value as you climb the board. Just like an investigation, you can't trust what's in front of you until you understand what's above it and what's beneath.
I'll get going then. Okay, so that sends us back to Naga Basin. Oh, in Haga Basin. Okay, heading back. I better ready my server password. Just hang on a moment. Lands Red houses. Imota is in the North Rift. Kenola is in Marabli. Oh, I was there. I did go though. Okay, delete that. Mikarol, also in the Rift. Sol is at the edge of the Rift. Oh, it's in Pinnacle Station. Okay. And Taligari is at the base of the big cliff. Misataril. In Crossroads. Okay. Let's see if Tarek wants to talk to me.
You've returned. How can this humble botanist be of service?
I guess you can't. How would it be if I do... Thank you. How fun would it be to do the lab, this lab right now? No, I'm all full.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2. I am the station supervisor, Dr. Ronald Greer. Or engineer.
Oh, hi. Give me a sec. No, I'm spending bullets. Hi, August. What you doing? Hang on. Okay. Dump this, dump the poison snooper. And I don't need that. Passive suspenser. Oh, right, this is the first time we meet a shielded opponent. I'm gonna spray him with a disruptor. I'm gonna make him regret all his life choices. Mysterious vials also didn't need. Spice infused copper. And freaking heal kits.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing.
Thank you. I'm just gonna take a little drink and be on my way out. Okay, got some self-oxygen capacitors. Why are there still so many beacons here? I think this is more appropriate. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go unload some stuff. But also, Imota. And Mikarol. Let's do Mikarol first, then Imota, then Pinnacle. Bye, Chome. Don't come back. By the way, is there anything good at the top of the hammer? I don't remember. I think it's a nice loot place. And Cope Blanket. Blood Extractor Mark II. Anything more than that? Right, okay. Let's get out of here. Where are you? Right, hiding in the middle of nowhere.
What business do you have with... Let it never...
Cauterizer and a coin helmet. Ooh, I wanted the helmet. The cauterizer! I was looking for that. Sets enemies on fire. And Imota. Well, is it? There it is. Oh, there you are.
You're back. Report.
That you were on my list. Okay, Mikarol is off the list, Imota is off the list. Let's grab a rack. Oh, come on, I wasn't ready for a large sandstorm. Dude. Dude. But gunpowders. I want gunpowders. Dump the power packs, I guess. Okay, I better take my colony out of there. Are you sheltered? I don't think you're sheltered. Unsheltered. Okay, then let me shove you in that wreck.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
If I shove you in there, will you be sheltered? No. Ah! I can't see anything and I don't like it. That wasn't so bad. Where was that? Band? Where is the band? I'm here for the band. Yes, I know the buggy. Okay. Blue band. Right, need room for that. And I need room for the other part. Yeah. Nothing to cut. That's it. Ow. Poison still sucks. Right, a lot of stuff to pick up. Up this and this. Card pads and steel dust. I'd rather have powered things actually. Because they usually give particle capacitors. Does anyone need a buggy? Where did I put it? Pinnacle.
Do you have business with me or House Sor? House Sor repays favours in kind.
Oh, shit. I don't have space. And what did you give me?
Do you have business with me or House Sor? I have no time for idle...
Yeah, I probably shouldn't go collect rewards when I don't have any room for anything. Okay. I need more industrial pumps. I already have that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I do want that. Wait, I can do that here? A Coronian helmet, which is definitely better than mine. Gauntlets of the Mentat. Mentat ability cooldowns. Leggings of the Mentat. Boots of the Mentat. Huh. Bonk. Why do all the helmets suck? So this and this. I got the Baron's blood bag, right? Mentat light armor set. The cauterizer requires the advanced one. Dune launcher requires the advanced one. Baron's blood bag, advanced survival. I have that. Yeah, and I still want to do the compact compactor. Not enough spice. Been a while since I played. Yeah, refuel generators. How we doing? Okay, then make me some more industrial grade shit. Let's see how we're doing on water. Oh, we're not even done with all the blood. Water is almost full. Okay, let's grab another fuel cell. I don't know, organizing is sometimes really annoying. Should probably pair. Okay, all good. Didn't use any healing. Personally, heavy boots. I don't have the boots yet. Pincushion boots. I don't have the boots. I need the boots. I guess we're gonna go there. This thing? Uh-huh. Okay.
Target found!
Gunpowders. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, hi. Come get me. Ooh, your blood.
Hush! It'll all be over soon.
Nope, fire. Nope, fire is not allowed. Oh, hello to you too. No, this disruptor isn't that bad, huh? Give me a second, I'll be right with you. Just use this. Drop this. Stab him. I'll take all your blood. Looking for a secret lab. Aha. I need blood.
Enemy found!
Gotcha. Oh, compressor is nice. Let's just go through this. Ooh, a large vehicle fuel cell.
After the pamphlet, I started asking questions like, who does this serve? And the answer kept coming back. It serves them, the nobility. And nobody burned brighter on that pyre than Phaedra Vi. Old money, old grudges. She wore ruin like perfume. We drank, talked, pretended we weren't just ghosts. One night, I told her my worst secret. The one I can't say here. She didn't flinch. I asked her what that made me. A man, she said. A man with blood on his hands like the rest of us. You just don't wear gloves. Then one morning she showed up with real gloves, silk, elbow length. I knew she was hiding something. I gave her my worst sin like it was a love letter. She smiled, kissed me, then she asked for a confession. Not for her, for the Harkonnens. Said she needed money to buy back her family's heirloom. I laughed and asked if she was serious. Deadly, she said, and took another sip of her drink like it was just another Thursday.